Welcome back to week 11 on the Los Angeles Rams franchise. We're going to be playing the Seattle Seahawks in this episode, but I do want to start with showing you mock draft number 2. It is showing us where the CPU thinks players will go. I'm going to be moving slowly through this. We have 2 first round picks actually, and I will be using one on a quarterback to make sure that we have a successor in place for Matt Stafford. Now we are dropping Smith Snowden cornerback on the 20th spot. That's one player that's touted to join the Rams, and the second player is going to be DJ Campbell, a right guard. This is a good time to show you my favorites list. I wanted to show you the players that I'm looking at to pick when the draft comes around. Now I am looking at Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana. He's a pretty good looking quarterback. He's pretty big. He does have the scrambler archetype, but he has very good physicals and very good skills. As far as you can see, there's really nothing really low apart from stamina, but everything else looks to be pretty solid actually. Injury might be a thing to look at, but apart from that, really looking pretty good. Of course, I also have Lenore Sellers. I feel like he will be gone pretty quickly, but in overall, you know, he's also a round 1 pick. Then I have offensive line. I've got 5 players for the offensive line. I always look to have a player per position. I've got Caleb Lomu here. I've got Chase Bisontis, Connor Liu, DJ Campbell, who were actually brought into connection with on the mock draft number 2. We've got Ernest Green, the third on right tackle. We've got Trey Smith and Anto Saka, who are edges. We've got D-tackle Stamen Wilson, and we've got James Smith. We're looking at Deontay Lawson as a strong middle linebacker. Look at that, Weeks. I love that name, by the way. We've got Harold Perkins Jr. We've got Smith Snowden. We've got some safeties here. Kamari Ramsey, Kean Sabb. We've got Jelani Donald, 2 strong safeties. And then I added 4 more players for the offensive line from later rounds. Tristan Lay, Emil Wagner, Charles Jagusa, and Fa'alili Fa'amoe. Yes, I am looking to bolster our offense first. I think the defense is actually not really an area of need right now. But yeah, we have a long way to go. We're in week 11 now. We will be playing the Seattle Seahawks. Let's check them out first before we look at weekly strategy. The Seahawks are an interesting team for a couple of reasons. Number 1, Sam Darnold. He's doing really well in real life, and here it's not that horrible either. Jalen Milroe is an interesting rookie. The running backs, they've got Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. Very solid running players. The fullback, yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and fantastic receiver, but he's out injured. Cooper Kupp, a former Ram, he's a superstar. I'm actually thinking of bringing him back, just for the heck of it. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, we've got Tyler Boyd, Torrey Horton, tight ends, we've got Gerald Everett, we've got Elijah Arroyo and AJ Bonner. Solid players, don't get me wrong, but nothing standoutish. The offensive line is very good. The starters are really decent. Zabel here. We've got Oluwatami, who is a little bit low rated, but still has very good stats in strength and awareness. As you can see, Jalen Sandell, Anthony Bradford, 76, and Abram Lucas, a 79. DeMarcus Lawrence on the left edge is going to be, proving to be very troublesome. On right edge, we've got Boye Mafe. We've got Leonard Williams, Byron Murphy, the second, the chosen one. Now you have to guess why I call him that on that position. But he's out injured, as is Leonard Williams. Now, we're going to be looking at Jerron Reed and Riley Mills. Lower rated, of course, maybe a chance for our offense to get going. With Sean Mantis joining from the Eagles here. Nelson Caesar, Ernest Jones, another former Ram, Kaliki Hudson, Josh Russ, Tyrese Knight on that will position, Drake Thomas behind him, Devin Witherspoon, another superstar cornerback, Tariq Woolen, same thing, Shaquille Griffin, Nemara Pritchett and Tyler Hall rounding off this group here, but those 2 are going to be very dangerous in terms of picks. Julian Love and D'Antoni Bell, Kobe Bryant, we've got Nick Eman-Wari, that's another rookie out of South Carolina. I've got AJ Finley, the kicker is Jason Myers, and the punter is Michael Dixon. Now, how do we tackle this? I'm going to say unexpectedly. These are the abilities that the CPU has chosen. Now we're going to go through them real quick. Ahead of the chains, reduced defender ability to disengage from run blocks on early downs. Okay. Outside the club from run blocks on outside run plays. We're not going to do some outside running. I hate outside running. I like inside runs that turn into outside runs, but I dislike the outside runs that are straight up outside runs. So there's that. What's this one? Workhorse plus 7 carry for all halfbacks. Good. So a lot of ground game coming up. Power move success for edge defenders. We've got this one to disengage from run blocks on outside run plays. Defensive buff. I've got the aerial suppression. So we also have this one. Down here, the trainer abilities are focusing on practice protector and off-field rejuvenation. I feel like this could work pretty well. Everybody seems to be fit, so that works for me. Let's start. And we're back in SoFi again in rivalry colors. Matt Stafford in the glorious all black. I just love this uniform. It's amazing. I gave the Seahawks the color rush variant to distinguish themselves a little better from our uniforms. The away uniform has the white top and the dark blue pants, but that's a little bit too dark, especially with the helmets. So we're going to try and build on that 8-1 record. Slightly better than the real Rams at this point in time. In real life, at this point in time, they were 8-2. And we get the ball at the 20. We have no targets that we need to achieve. We just need to win this game. That's about all she wrote. And we're going to kick it off with a pass play towards Tyler Higbee. Just a short, quick pass. Motion slot hitch. We've got the run play here by Higbee, but I will be looking at Atwell just to make sure he gets away from that central position, just to get the catch. And that's it. That's a first down, if I ever saw one. Next up, let's go with the run play. Halfback ISO. We did buff this one quite a bit. And Card Williams, some lovely blocking, doesn't really find a way through here. No real gap opening up. I don't know what's going on with the camera. Oh, here he is. Card Williams on the ground. Let's go with another one. We did buff this one slightly. Unless I like this one more. Let's try this one. Play action boot. Here we go. All right, Tyler Higbee has sticky gloves in this game. In the past few games, he did have a few ball drops, but this one... Oh, is it because we get the buff on the spectacular catching? Could that be? I don't know. Play action cross. Again, Tutu Atwell with that longish route. I really like it. That's a very good one. If he gets into space, it's an unbeatable route. Try to go for the aggressive catch, but coverage was very good by number 27. Tariq Woolen just with a shutdown on that one. Let's go inside zone. Gonna try and run through him here. They have a very good defense. All right, there we go. First down. At the 31, Karen Williams, 2 rushes, 17 yards, 8.5 on average. Nice. Let's go to boot slide. It's gonna be Higbee going behind me and Nakua going in front of me, and those are the 2 options that I'm actually focusing on. There we go. Number 3 is there to catch up. Just gonna be choosing a play to make the first quarter come to an end. Alright, so any takeaways from that first quarter? Actually not. Run plays worked, pass plays worked. We just have to protect the ball, be clever about it. Let's get Puka on this run play. I'd like to hit him As soon as he moves to the outside, there we go. That's a good position to be in. And we're at the 6-yard line. The question that I've been asking myself is, can we push Matt Stafford to be best quarterback? Would mean to have a bazillion passing yards. I don't think we're going to get it done because there are just other quarterbacks that are usually buffed beyond insanity. But let's see. Puka. Let's see who else. Mayer could be an interesting choice. Yeah, Mayer is a good choice. He just goes to the outside. There's nobody there. And that is a good job for the former Raider. A player that I wanted to bring to the team. I loved what he did at Michigan with the Wolverines. I really enjoyed him there. And when he joined the Raiders and didn't really start flying there, I wasn't too happy. So just had to go for him. And we do have a problem with the quarterback, with the tight end, being on the aging side. So we need to build up some backups. Now, Kyren Williams, screenplay. There you go. Going towards that outside. An injury timeout. Ooh, that is Kyren. That is bad news. If you've got an injured starting running back, that never is great. But luckily we have good backups. We've got Blake Corum. That is a very good spin move. That was a really, really good move towards the outside. The block was important. We're going to set up in the other direction. Just want to have some more space there. All right. A lot of gesturing here by Matt Stafford. Here comes the ball. Blake Corum. This time it's only a yard on the pickup. How about we try this one here? Puka Nacua stepping towards the outside, 3rd and 2. Stops that clock. Important play. The bunch nasty formation. Where's that play I'm looking for? Here it is. One of my favorite plays, and a very good one to close the distance, close the gap. Oh shoot, number 53, what was that? Absolutely picking that one off. That was crazy, that was cross, right? No, Boye Mafe. Good lord, big man really jumped at it. Quick retaliation. All right. I felt good about that play, and now I don't. All right. Let's make myself feel better again. Tutu was opening up. Number 21. Let's see if we can get it working the other way. I want to get this working. It has to work. I love the fact how good Puka is with the ball. But we're racking up in interceptions right now, which I do not like to see. There you go. Spin move. Let him stand and drag back here. But all right. Number 8. I think that was Bryant. Yes, it was. I don't know what happened. Puka's dropping. Tutu Atwell is frozen. What is going on? I have no idea. But that was the perfect answer to their blitz. Here we go. Ball comes out. Just a hold is needed. Gonna go left to right on this one. I think Puka's good choice again. Yes, he is. A lot of space to enter the end zone. That's his second touchdown. Let's see. Let's see how they respond. We now have a lead of 4 points if we get the extra point. Oh, that's a good one. All right, great turnover. Let's start chewing the clock a little bit by going with a misdirection lead. It's gonna be Adams. He's gonna run towards that left-hand side, and then he's gonna go straight ahead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Motion slot hitch. Again, we're gonna throw him off with the motion, and I want to hit at-will on this one. 2nd and 10. Didn't really get anything on that play before. Oh, lovely. All right. I feared it was gonna be picked, but luckily it wasn't. 3rd and 3. Inside zone. Here we go. Hoobity hut. There we are. Kyron Williams fighting his way inside, and that's it. That's the 3rd touchdown. 21-10. That was important. Not really an option to be stopped. Really happy to have such a good starting running back. No shade on Cam Akers, but this is certainly a better player. Which is why they drafted him, I reckon. Come on, defense. Again, defense with an important turnover. We're going to continue chewing. Again, I'd like to put the absolute nail in the coffin. This is a rivalry game. Higbee, 1st down. Let's go with the run play here. I will use Jarquez Hunter. Bring him on. Don't want to have Kyron Williams injure himself. That would really put a spanner in our works, wouldn't it? Tight end. Let's use Mayer on the number 1 spot. Oh, wow. Lovely. This one went past Puka, and it's gonna be a pick 6, is it? Well, that's annoying. That is annoying. Puka was all open. I don't know, I pressed the button. Didn't really come out the first time. Kind of came out late. And he just stepped in the way. Shaquille Griffin with a pretty good pick from their point of view. And now the game's open again. 3 minutes on the clock. We need to score. And we need to score a touchdown to put this game to bed. Alright, well, we tried. 2nd and 9. First timeout called. We are still in the lead. Gonna go with a cross here. Looking at Maya or Nakua. Doesn't have to be pretty. We just want to get the yards. 3rd and 1. A halfback dive is what I want to see. I want to see absolute protection here. I want to see good blocking. Off we go. There we go. Just across the line. That's all I needed. And that's the final timeout. does make sense that he uses the timeouts straight away to ensure that we don't get too far ahead. Let's bring back Williams. You know, it is a critical point in the game though. Play action cross. Here we go. We can't wait for the clock to tick down. I want to see Ferguson. I want to see Nakua. Damn it. We were open. We were actually, there was an opening. I feel like this one could work. Gonna be looking for Whittington or Atwell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, the push is coming at us so quickly and Stafford is down injured. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good game. All right, let's get Stafford healed up. Let's get the ball out there and let's hope our defense is able to stop him. Right now we're still in the lead. That will change. Wow. That will change if they score a touchdown. Come on, defense. Do something. Oof. All right, defense slow them down. We win 21-18. Let's take a breather, because this one was very close. And I do hope we don't see an injury to Matt Stafford after the game. That would really be a pretty big blow. I feel like the first half we did very well. Second half, especially with that interception and the pick six, that was quite painful. Very unnecessary as well. It's an absolute unrushed play actually, but just got ahead, stepped into the route. Alright, there we go. 9-1, that's the second rival in a row dispatched. Next week we're playing the Buccaneers. That's Baker Mayfield. I like the quarterback, I like Baker, but not next week because I want to beat him. And well, looking at this is really going quite well. Let's see. Puka Nacua still in second spot on receiving yards. And I feel like we have improved our position. Yes, we have improved our position to the top spot in the NFC West. We're going to be playing the leader of the NFC South, Tampa Bay. If we beat them, that would be incredibly important to get some distance in between. Of course, the Broncos still leading here. I feel like we have a better difference in points for and against, but we have been slouching a little bit in the past few games. We have been getting scored on more than before. So 17 points, 18 points. Let's get that down again. Let's try to buff our defense and just make sure that we get into a perfect playoff spot. Now, as far as rivalries go, this one was great. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, consider subscribing. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, and see you next time in Week 12 against the Bucs.